channel or whatever. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. But anyway, so today's video is going to be a story time. A story time on how I found out I was pregnant. Wait, first, I got on AirPods because the mic on it, you guys can hear me better. And it's going to be a little more space here because I'm going to add like pictures and stuff so it won't seem... Alright, so I'm going to start all up from the beginning because how it played out was so weird. Y'all going to see. So, I had planned like this cute little surprise baby shower for my friend Michaela. It was like the end of July, like July something. I did this cute little baby shower for her. It was us girls only. And yeah, so mom was taking pictures and my mom was posting them on Facebook. And all of a sudden my niece gets like a call from like, I don't want to say who. It's family, but so she gets a call and the call is like, oh, Kayla asks her, is Kayla pregnant? Is Kayla pregnant and stuff? And she's like, no, what are you talking about? But I'm guessing they got that from my mom's Facebook. Because the pictures, but it's like if you see the pictures, you see it's not me pregnant, clearly. So, they're like, oh, is Kayla pregnant? Is Kayla pregnant? And my niece is like, no, like she's not pregnant, right? And then, so we go about our day. And then I think the next day or the same day, my boyfriend called me and he's like, why I heard that, blah, 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 some girls from Far Rockaway are going around saying that you're pregnant. But we just not like close or nothing. Whatever. So they going around, well, one of them was going around saying I was pregnant. But it's like, why are you even talking about me? You know, like, why are you even discussing me? But then I was like, I'm not pregnant. Like, why is people saying I'm pregnant? I'm not pregnant. So I posted a snap of like my stomach because I'm like really skinny. Well, I was. Well, I still am, but got a little pudge. But I was flat, like. And I posted a snap showing like I'm not pregnant. Like fast forward to my birthday, and me and my boyfriend was gonna go to PA, and we was gonna go to a water park. I think it was Dorney Park, one of those. And we driving to PA, whatever. We get to the hotel. I booked this hotel like a couple days before, I think. And I get to the hotel, and they like, we got there mad late, and they like, oh, you got ID and stuff. And then I showed them my ID, and they gonna say, you're not 21 or older, so you can't stay. So I'm like, it did not say that on the website, like, so how was I supposed to know? And they're like, oh, well, I don't know, you can't stay, and stuff like that. So we end up sleeping in a dang car. I'm tight, it's mad uncomfortable. We both tight, it's mad uncomfortable. So we're sleeping in the car. The next day we get up, I'm aggravated already, so I don't even want to go to Dorney Park, but we thinking about it. So we go eat, whatever. So I'm like, you know what, I don't even want to go. Let's go home and see if we go to Split Splash or something. So we go back down, and I call my cousin up, and I'm like, oh, do you want to go to like Split Splash or something? Like, let's go do something. And she's like, I'm with it. Like, we out. So I'm like, so we go to her house first. But on our way there, I'm thinking like, am I pregnant? Like, I don't know. It's weird how everything just plays out. So I'm thinking like, what if I'm pregnant? So now we're driving back to we're driving back to New York from PA. And I'm like, now I'm thinking like, am I pregnant? Like, but that's because I missed the May. I got it in June. I missed July. And then I was waiting for August. But now we're in August. So I was waiting for the middle August to see if it comes. But I have irregular, so it's normal for me to miss. But since I was sexually active, you know, you just always got to make sure now. So then that's when I'm thinking, am I pregnant? I'm pregnant. So I bring it up to my boyfriend, and I'm like, what if I'm pregnant? Like, what if I am? Like, so then I go and I look up on my phone, can you go on water rides if you're pregnant and stuff? And they were like, it's basically saying like, don't do it. You know, you could risk something, especially if you're early pregnant and stuff. So then now I'm telling him like, what if I'm pregnant? Like, I don't want to mess up nothing. Like, I don't want to hurt the baby and stuff. So he's like, let's take a test. So then I'm like, well, what if I am? Like, then that'd be crazy. Like, forget the water park. That'd be crazy. So then we get to my cousin's house. First he got a test, and then we get to my cousin's house. And she is so weird. She comes to the car, and before she even seen me, she goes, as she's walking to the car, she goes, are you pregnant? So I'm like, what the hell? First you got these people sound pregnant, they got these people sound pregnant, and then she don't even get to the car and she's like, are you pregnant? So I'm like, no. She's like, oh, because I had a dream, da 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 da. And I'm like, well, honestly, I don't know. And I told her that I missed. So she's like, take a test, take a test. So I go into her bathroom, I use her bathroom, and I took the test. And this is how I got the dollar test, girl. Because I'm not going to pay no $15 for no damn, $20 for no damn test if they say the same result. But anyway, so I got one of these. I got an extra one. I've been had an extra one. So I got one of these. And in the back it tells you like negative, positive, invalid, invalid. So I take it, and you know, one is negative, two is positive. So I take it, and I look, and it was like no lines on it. So I'm like, what the hell? And when I read the box, that means invalid. So we had a broken test, and I was like, maybe I just shouldn't take one. So then I went back, and I was like, I went back to the car, and I was like, it didn't work. It was broken or whatever. And he was like, so we're going to get more. And I was like, nah, you know, I'm not pregnant. Like, I know I'm not pregnant. So it don't even matter. So then I'm like, nah. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if I am? What if I am? So then now we go and pick up his other cousin to book us the hotel because, you know, 21 and over. Especially in New York, that's 21 and over. Some hotels. So then we got her and we booked the hotel, but before we booked the hotel, he went and got 2 more tests. So then I was like, he went and got 2 more tests. So then we get to the hotel, whatever, he goes, drops her back off, and I read online that it's best if you take it in the morning because something like with your pee and stuff, and you'll get like a definite result. But I'm laying there and I'm like, I want to know. Like, I want to know. So I go and I take it. I got it right here. So I go and I take it, and the line was loading, and one of the lines is really faint. So the first line that appeared was faint, like so light. And then, but I thought it said nothing at first. So then the other line came up, which is the line that's gonna be darkest, because that's, if the second line don't pop up, then that one dark line is negative. So of course it's gonna be dark. So it all depends on the second line. So I go and I'm like looking at it, and then it starts to appear really faint, like faint. Right now it's a little darker because it's like old, but how it looked, I'm gonna show you. But how it looked, it was like really faint. See the second line? It was a little lighter than that. So it was like really faint and stuff. Yeah, so it was like really faint, and I was like, am I pregnant? Like, does a faint line mean pregnant or what? So now I'm all over Google, faint line, faint line, faint line. It's like, you're pregnant. So I'm like, oh my God, like what the hell? So my mind is on 1,000. I'm like, how am I gonna tell my mom? How am I gonna tell my dad? Like, I don't know. So I go to him and I'm like, I'm pregnant. He's like, what? You know, regular. And I'm like, yeah, but how do I tell my parents? So yeah, that's how I found out. But I'm gonna continue the story. So then I go, a couple days go by, and I told my mom, but so my mom dropped me off at work, and then I was like, I gotta tell her. So I just text her. Like, as soon as she dropped me off at work, I just text her. And of course, you know, I didn't get backlash, like I didn't get nothing negative, but it was more like speaking to me like, you know, it's like a child is like a big responsibility and stuff. And then I'm like, I know, whatever, it's a regular juggler, like, I know, yeah. A couple hours later, she like, you know, relaxed and she was excited or whatever. And then I showed her how my test looked, and she was like, that's a faint line, like, what, now you got me hyped up, you got yourself hyped up, what if it means no? So I'm like, but I read that it means yes. So she went and she got a clear blue. It's nothing on it because if it says pregnant, it only lasts for 6 months. But I have pictures and stuff. But yeah, so I got one of these. It was this one, but the pregnant went away. And it said pregnant, and then I was like, wow. And I didn't show until like 6 months. So I don't know what I was doing on Snapchat. I'm not pregnant, because we didn't really buy the baby anything yet, because it's like this thing that says, oh, if you buy, you know, you don't want to like lose the baby or whatever, and then now you got the stuff in the house. So we didn't buy for a long time. I had my gender reveal, my baby shower. Just the whole experience of being pregnant is actually It's fun. It's an experience. For real, it's really an experience. It's a blessing. And yeah, and I got my baby girl out of it. And yeah. So that's how I found out I was pregnant. Tell me that's not crazy. Like, so many people was coming up to me saying, well, not coming up to me, but like saying around, Kayla's pregnant, Kayla's pregnant, Kayla's pregnant. I didn't even know myself. That's crazy how stuff plays out. Like, mad people saying I'm pregnant and then boom. But yeah, so I hope you guys like my video. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And that goes a long way. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.